Namaste, Goa flowers. I am Anita Goa. If you are new to me and my channel, welcome. Today I offer Stiff in the Morning number 14. This is my morning series. Today we are going to boost our glow. So it's a very moving practice. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment box how it feels on your body. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. I will see you on the mat. Let us boost our glow this morning. We're going to start standing. So just move to the front of your mat. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Bend your knees a little bit, lift your toes and root into the four corners of your feet. So just get that grounding. And then draw in through the lower belly, lift through the heart so that you connect yourself into your core. And then very mindfully work your palms together in front of your heart into Atmanjali Mudra or Namaste. Draw your chin ever so slightly in towards your chest and bow down into the highest within yourself. Let's connect into our breath. We'll connect the breath with the movements that we'll be making. The movements will be quite energetic today, but make sure that you just stay within what feels right for you. And then we'll calm our mind down, tune ourselves into our heart, and then get a little upliftment and a little boost of glow so that we can shine that light from within and out into the external world. Set an intention for your practice, something that will support you, nourish you, and help to propel you forward in the direction that you would like to go today. Good, and lift your chin and just open your eyes and rest the arms at the side of your body. And you're just going to start to circle the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. And just bend the knees and try to become as relaxed in your movement as you can. Inhale half the circle and then exhale the rest of the circle. Just one more time. And then we go in the opposite direction. Draw it back, up, forward, and down. So you might feel a little stiff and tight this morning, but just staying with your breath and softening yourself. And see what happens, you know. Very simple movement, getting that blood flow going. And one more time. And release. And just shake it loose a little bit. Like shake that booty, shake your hands, shake your shoulders. And just really loosen everything up. Nothing like starting the day feeling loose as a goose. Good. Shake it out. All right. And then inhale. Reach the arms to the ceiling. Just bend the elbows. Soften your wrist and just open up to the day. And as you exhale, fold, touch Ajna and Anahata. So merging our head and our heart together. Inhale to halfway pose. And then exhale, fold it over. Bend your knees as much as you need to. And then inhale, rise it up again. Just soft arms, almost like seaweed. And then exhale, one more time, fold it over. Touch Ajna and Anahata. Inhale to halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Rooting down, drawing in, opening up and expanding. And then one more time, exhale, fold it over. Inhaling to halfway pose. And then exhaling, stepping the right foot back to a low lunge. And then inhaling, lower the right knee into the floor. Lifting into a Anjana asana, sorry. You can bend the elbows, root into your back toes, roll the shoulders open, and then exhale it into a downward facing dog. Inhale, wave yourself into a plank pose, and then exhale, lower the knees, the chest and the chin to the floor. Inhale to a baby cobra, or if upward facing dog feels okay, go for it. And exhale it to a downward facing dog. Good, then inhale, lift the right leg to three-legged dog. Exhale, knee into the navel, round it in and step the right foot forward. And step the left foot forward. Inhale, halfway pose. Exhale, fold over your thighs, bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, rise it up to the top. Do that again. Exhale, fold it over. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, step the left foot back. Inhale, lower the knee, Anjana asana. Root into the back toes, send your hips forward, lift the heart, feel the rib cage lifting out of your hips. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, wave yourself to a plank, draw up through the lower belly, round your spine. And exhale, lower the knees, chest and chin to the floor. See if you can melt your heart into the floor. Inhale to baby cobra or upward dog. And exhale to downward dog. Good, inhale, lift the left leg to three-legged. Exhale, knee to navel, round and step that left foot forward. Inhale, step the right foot forward, halfway pose. And exhale, fold it over. Good, inhale, rise it up to the top. And exhale, namaste. Find your mountain pose or samastiti. So equally standing on both of your feet. So the feet can be hip distance or they can be shoulder distance apart now. Bend the knees like you're going into a squatting position or a fierce pose. We're going to inhale, lower, and exhale, lift it up. And see if you can keep your toes lifted, staying rooted into the four corners of your feet. Just allowing the bum to stick out into the back, but drawing in through your lower abdomen. So this way you're working your legs, you're working your glutes. And because we're working our large muscle groups, you might notice that your breathing changes a bit now, right? So you get a little bit more heat. And what is heat? Heat is glow. So here we go. Now my rhyming begins. Good, one more time. And now you're going to go down as low as you can. See if you can make your way into a low Indian squat. And then press, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step right foot back. Inhale, lower the knee, Anjana asana. So we're going to build upon this. Exhale, fingertips to the floor, straighten out the front leg. Inhale, bend the knee, crescent lunge, rise all the way up. Feel free to get the cactus arms. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, wave yourself to plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra or upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Good, now inhale, lift the right leg to three-legged dog. And then exhale, you can draw the knee to the navel, step it forward like we did, or jump the right foot forward. Let the left foot follow. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, namaste. Good, feet hip distance apart again or shoulder distance, and then bend the knees and then lift the right leg. Bend and lift the left leg. So here we're shifting the weight into the opposite leg, and every time we lift up, you want to try to feel like you're zipping up through the center line of your body and lengthening all the way. Root into the leg, draw into the core, lift and open through the heart, and try to press the arms back a little bit so that you engage the muscles into your upper back. Very good for our posture. And we'll do that a couple of more times. Good, last one. And then stay in the low squat. And again, see if you can make your way into a low Indian squat. And then exhale to forward fold. Just go as far into it as you can. Inhale halfway. Exhale, left foot back. Inhale, lower the knee. Anjana Asana. And exhale, straighten out the front leg. Fold it over. Inhale, crescent lunge. Press the floor away from you. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave it into plank. And exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Hope you're feeling a little heat now. Inhale, lift the left leg to three-legged. And then exhale, either step it or jump that left foot forward. Right foot will follow. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. In, rise. And exhale, namaste. Good, so I'm going to add on now, feet are hip distance or shoulder distance apart. You're going to bend the knees again, go down into that low Indian squat. And then see from here, if you can sit down onto the ground. If you need to use your hands to lower yourself down, okay? Then roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Reach the arms over the head. And then exhale, come forward and lift up. Do that again a few more times. So we're going to transform this one into a rock and roll back and forward and come up into a low Indian squat. But if that doesn't work for your back, if you have issues in your spine or your lower back doesn't agree with it, then I want you to do this, rolling down and rolling up. Okay? So what you can do instead is roll back and then come up into a low Indian squat. Lower down and come up into a low Indian squat. Do that one more time. Or just roll it back vertebrae by vertebrae, and if you can't come up, use your hands and find your way. Okay? Inhale halfway and exhale, fold. In, rise. And exhale, namaste. Now we're going to add on this with the squat. So we bend the knees, go down into the low Indian, rock and roll back, and then come up. Keep going. Lower, roll it back, and come up. So now I really want you just to do this in your own time, in your own space. Make sure that you find your flow and then you follow your flow. If it's better for you to stay and just do squats, go for that. Now we're going to do it 5 more times, and if you want to add on a little hop, go for it. Ah, now this really boosts our glow. What do you say? Yay! Few more times. Find the lightness. Ah, and hold. Just make your way and lift it up and shake it loose. Very good. All right, how did that feel? you get your heart rate going a little bit. So working that physical heart. Just let it all calm down, cool down. And now we're going to open to the side into a temple pose. So we've done this before in the stiff in the morning routines. So see that one foot is at 2 o'clock, one foot is at 10 o'clock, depending, probably the opposite for you. But see that the knees are drawn towards your little toes. Go down as fully and deeply as you can. Feel that stretch through the inner thighs. Then inhale the arms up like a star, and then exhale, scoot it back. Inhale up, and exhale, scoot it back. Keep going. Inhale, reach, and exhale, back. Inhale, reach, and exhale back. Just a couple of more times. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. And just inhale all the way up. Touch Ajna and Anahata. Then toe heel your feet together. And stand tall. And you're going to draw opposite elbow to knee. I want you to lift up and really draw it in. And as you draw it in, you draw right into your core. So just letting your elbow and your knee come together. Good. Try to stand tall. Let them meet wherever they meet. Try not to round yourself in. Just stand tall and just let them come together. And notice how that changes over time. If it feels like they can't quite come together. Now see if you can touch your toe like a kan-kan. Kan-kan girl. Kan-kan boy, man. Is that what it's called? Aliyah kan-kan? Can-can. Good. Just a few more times. Stay with your breath. And pause. Lovely. We're going to open to the side, bring it into the center. Open to the side, bring it into the center. Just pull down, draw it right into the center. Good. Few more. Yeah, hold your attention. Stay with your breath. Yeah, and last one. And now you're going to go side to side. Try to feel that you're staying right in the center and just letting your legs move to the side. And feel like you're pushing whatever you want to push away. Push it away. Hasta la vista, baby. Don't need it. All right? But still stay connected in to your core. All right? So let go of what you feel you don't need. See if you can leave that behind onto your yoga mat. It can take it. And if you want to go a little bit further into it, add on a little hop. If you want to add on a little bit more arms, add on a little bit more arms. If you want to see if you can touch the ground, go for it. Go for it. Go to the center. And lift it up. Excellent. Just a few more. And come back to the center. Ooh. Just shake it loose a little bit and notice how it feels now to shake loose. Got some of that prana flowing. That blood is pumping. Your heart has elevated. So good. Last one now. You're going to open and close. Open and close. If this is too much for your knees, then just step it open like this. When we come to the center, we're going to say ha, and I'm going to invite you in to let go of something else or that same thing, like really put your intention into it, to let it go 5 times. Okay? Ha! 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 And one more time for good luck. Ha! And hold it. Excellent. And then just shrug the shoulders, shake it out. I'm just going to move my mat a little bit. Ah. Root down into the feet again. Draw into your core. Turn your palms up. If you want to shake it a little bit side to side, go for that. And then slowly work your palms together into Namaste. Just feel the energy through both of your hands. Draw it back into the center. And then draw it right into your heart. And then inhale, lift up, lengthen it again. And exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, step the right foot back. Inhale, lower the right knee into the floor, into the Anjana Asana. Good, exhale, fingertips to the floor. And then shift your hips back. Keep the chest lifted and fold over your left thigh. Good. Come back into the Anjana Asana. And fingertips to the floor and straighten out the leg. One more time. Good, and shift it forward into a low lunge. Pivot that right heel in. Inhale it up into a warrior one. And then exhale, open it up into a warrior two. Inhale, straighten out the front leg. And then exhale it into triangle pose. Slide the left arm down. Reach the right arm up. So keep the toes lifted, root into the four corners. Look down, look to the side, or look up. So just feel your back leg supporting you as all of your weight basically is moving to the front. So triangle pose is an asymmetrical pose. So it's a challenging place to find balance, but draw in through your lower belly, lift through the heart, and feel the arms stretching in opposite directions. Good, inhale, lift. Exhale to warrior two. Hold it there. Connecting into the warrior within you. So it is, life is often asymmetrical. But as yogis, we try to find our balance, no matter whether it feels like we're on the battlefield, or life throws us sideways, or we're turned upside down, connecting into ourselves via our breath, and just feeling our posture, aligning ourselves with our intention and our beliefs might be helpful. Inhale, reverse. And then exhale, cartwheel. Right hand to the floor. Pivot the right heel off and twist it open to the left. So this is the wonderful thing about a yoga practice, is it takes us through all of these different positions. You can look to the side or down. Lower the back knee into the floor, point your foot, toe heel the foot to the side. So your foot is on 1 o'clock, on 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock. You can stay here or bend the right leg, draw the heel away so you get that openness through your front thigh. Scream and shout if it feels uncomfortable, if it feels tight, if it feels stiff. Try not to resist against it. See if you can exhale and inhale. Soften against that tightness or that resistance. Good. And then rewind yourself, come back into that low lunge. And take a little dip down. Step the right foot forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise like seaweed arms. Just soften them and open. And then exhale, fold it over. Inhale to halfway. And exhale, step the left foot back. Inhale, lower the knee, Anjana Asana. And exhale, fingertips to the floor. And then shift your weight back to straighten out that leg. You can flex the foot or you can keep it pointed. Now one more time, shift the weight forward, inhale. And exhale. Good, and back to low lunge. Pivot the left heel in, inhale it up to warrior one. Open it up to warrior two. Good, inhale, straighten out the front leg. And then exhale into a triangle pose. Reach that left arm up as you reach the right arm down. Look up, look to the side, or look down. Full breath in, full breath out. Notice how this side feels. Notice where your tight spots are. Breathe into them. And see how you can draw into yourself to find your balance here, as most of your weight is moving over your right leg. Good, inhale, lift. And exhale to warrior two. Yeah. You'll be a glowing warrior today. Keep a soft gaze in front of you. Keep your focal point. Remind yourself of your intention. Stay focused on it. Check in with your breathing and your posture. You'll be fine. Inhale, reverse. And then exhale, cartwheel, left hand to the floor. Pivot the left heel off and twist it open to the right. Good, then toe heel the right foot to the side. See that your right foot is on 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Lower the back knee into the floor. You can point the foot. And if you want to, take a hold of that ankle. Inhale and exhale. If you feel a lot of tightness there, breathe through it. Good, and then softly release. Curl the toes under, lift the knee and toe heel the foot back to the center for low lunge and step it back to downward facing dog. As you exhale, hold it here. Just press the floor away from you. Draw the shoulders up into their sockets, away from the ears. Draw the sitting bones to the ceiling. Work your weight back into the heels, and just remember the heels do not have to touch. But see how you can find this balance between weight in your upper body as well as in your lower body. Draw up through the front body and find a length in the back body. Good, and lower the knees into the floor. Rest it into a child's pose. Bend your elbows. It's like a praying child. You can rest your forehead onto the floor or onto a block. And just let your hips get heavy onto or back towards your heels. You can shake out your hips a little bit to settle into the pose a bit more. Soften your shoulders. Just feeling a little extra expansion through the chest and the shoulders. Soften the tops of your shoulders. Good. Release the arms and drag the arms along the floor. Roll yourself up, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then just sit down onto the floor. You can just come to the side, move to the front of your mat, and we'll roll down onto our backs. Inhale the arms up, so like similar to what we did in the beginning. Go slowly. And then inhale, stretch the arms away and extend the legs. Extend the arms. And then bring the arms to the side of your body. And we're going to do an exercise called squeeze and release, which I've shared with you before. So integrate that one thing that you wanted to release. Integrate it, and we're going to lift up into a low boat pose on the inhale. Hold it for as long as we can. Squeeze and tense up all of our muscles. And then exhale, we're going to release and then visualize sending that one thing away, not carrying it with us anymore. So gather in that one thing. Take a deep inhale. Lift up. Hold your breath in and squeeze and tighten, 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 tighten all of your muscles. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. When you don't want to hold on to it any longer, exhale and let it go. And we do that again. Inhale, lift yourself up. Lift it up, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, tighten it, tighten it, tighten it, tighten it, tighten it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And when you don't want to hold it any longer, when you're sick and tired of carrying it around, exhale, let it go. And then one more time, deep inhale, lift it up, hold it, hold it, hold it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, tighten, tighten everything. You have over 600 muscles in your body. Tighten them, squeeze that thing, and exhale. Release and let it go. And just notice how much effort actually it takes to hold on to stuff and things and that no longer serves us. It doesn't do anything. But because we're attached to it, we hold on to it. The fear of letting it go can be exhausting. And that's what you might feel in certain areas of your body, that tension. So just notice the lightness that you feel now, how the prana, the energy is flowing. Because you allowed yourself that space to release and let it go. When we let go of that tension, when we allow the prana to flow, then we glow. It's that radiance that comes from practicing yoga. That inner glow, that inner spark. And then draw your non-dominant leg in first, and then your dominant leg in second. Give yourself a good hug, kiss your knees, send them air kisses. And then you can cup your hands around the knees, draw the knees away and roll yourself up or come up to a seated. Turn yourself to the side and come up to a seated position. And just notice how you feel after that practice. That was quite an active one. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Namaste. Enjoy the day, enjoy the glow. Mwah. Bye.